When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can zone 10. He'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So USC's offense will have the football first. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. And you were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Rivers. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it! Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Out on the screen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To throw, it's Rivers. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Trojans. Fitted in the window for the score.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Flores. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Fresno State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Mayava. That's caught, it's Jordan. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. First play of the period, first down here. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They're working that left side, and he will score! Touchdown, Southern Cal! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, look out on the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. He lets it fly. He's got it at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Leinart, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. And that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that is going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the air, it's Mayava. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Trojans! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line.
Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Off play action. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Fresno State right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air, it's Mayava. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick tempo here for the offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punts it out of the air. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Touchdown, Trojans! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
42, Fresno State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Rivers. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Fresno State right back to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's caught. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the deep...
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The coaching staff defensively, they harp on this unit to be more physical, to fly to the football and gang tackle. You're seeing all of that in this game. That's why they're one of the best run defenses in the nation.
Looking for a man. It's Rivers. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They boot it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's
going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He's brought down at the 16. Much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. Oh, what a caught. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets a 9-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get back on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Fresno State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Scanning the field, it's Royer. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Rivers. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to.
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Throws toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. At the 35, he's loose. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this, this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
59, Fresno State, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt.
Number 19, in punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back on the option to give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll run it from the gun. Across the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.